So welcome back everyone, and that's my pleasure to welcome Anna Muzychuk in this studio. So another victory. Yeah, the tournament situation seems to improve till a certain degree, but well, perhaps this tournament should have been another 10 rounds longer to catch up with Garyachkina. That's the only way I can see.
Yeah, till 7 degrees.
That's enough, yeah. 14 rounds are enough, says Anna Muzychuk, and she's absolutely right, I believe. So quickly, the game. I don't know what was happening. That's a weird move, F5. They play it from time to time.
Normal, but okay, when you don't expect F5 and you prepare lots of other lines, I was just thinking like which move to make that it wasn't prepared. And now just to start from some normal position. I mean, we are both out of the preparation, and I think I succeeded with that because, yeah, I played A3. Well, I heard about this idea just to put the bishop to C4 and not to allow castles. So, for example, like bishop E7, bishop C4.
And if this happens again, it's not like I know something.
G5 and F4.
Knight G5 and bishop G8. You go F4 and
like that.
Yeah, okay. So she went with H6.
Yeah, H6, bishop C4, G5, and this position is very complicated. I'm not sure I played correctly, especially this move, bishop E3. I don't like it so much, but in the beginning I thought to play like rook E1 with sometimes with the idea to play knight D5, but let's say after rook E1, I thought she would go somewhere here and let's say knight D5, queen D7, and again, well, it's always the question if black castle short or castle long. So sometimes I have to be prepared to attack with before B5, and sometimes does some maneuvering game like we had.
So it's a tricky position, right? Where you have to keep in mind both options. If she castles long, you have to be ready for b4. If she castles short, then well, you still played on the queen side a little bit, or no? No, it wasn't.
No, I just kept the situation
Bishop
there.
E3.
So let's say if she plays bishop E6, I was going to play something like knight D2 and then maybe knight D5, maybe. But yeah, it's a playable position, and we just play something. Okay, knight D8, I thought that was the best move. But about knight F7, I'm not sure. It's like in both our games we had the knight on F7 and it was badly placed.
Exactly. So why we are laughing, because in the first leg of this tournament, Anna at some point puts the knight on F7, and then she had to use the H8 square to get this knight somewhere to a decent position.
No, because yeah, there were some plans with moving the knight to E6 or bishop E6 or bishop G4. I mean, plenty of moves.
Of course, plenty of moves. So that's why we are not stopping at every point, right? And then, how about this position? So a change of a structure. This looks much better for white.
Yeah, even here, okay, I was thinking knight D5 or knight F5, because if I manage like to stabilize everything, then it should be fine, but I wasn't sure about like rook D8, and then D5 is coming even after bishop E6, D5, something complicated, so I decided to go for knight D5, and of course, I mean, I don't know what she missed, but after rook E8, queen E4 should be lost. I'm just
as bad as that, because the knight is terrible on F7.
Yeah, so she had. I thought she would play E4 because it's like the most active move, and
also very typical, like King's Indian style move. Yeah, you just get rid of this pawn even if you're not taking on B2.
Yeah, but I think I can take it. So let's say if she plays knight E5, queen F1. Well, after bishop G4, I have bishop E2.
Bishop E2 back, yeah.
Yeah, and if
Holding
she
everything.
takes, I don't know, bishop B5, queen B4, I don't lose this knight, and I don't know, bishop D4 then is the next move. I mean, every time I want to play bishop D4. But still, I mean, her pieces are quite active, and I have to go a little bit back. So I think that was a better option. I don't know.
Yeah, looks like at least that's what you are going for with black, right?
No, because rook E8.
Then this.
Well, maybe she thought like queen G6, then E4 again, and
same thing, but
Yeah, but
better
after
version.
queen e4, like 90. Well, here she had two options, like to because bishop d3 and the
Bishop
mate is
d3
come.
trades. It's basically you're threatening bishop d3 and queen h7.
Yeah, so I
as
thought
simple as that.
maybe she would play something like this, and knight
knight
h8.
h8.
Yeah,
Still playing the same way as it was in the previous game, but this should
but okay,
be
it looks horrible, but maybe
no
better.
straightforward way.
Well, I
Check,
don't know,
king
check
f7.
here. Okay, it looks.
I
pretty
believe
awful. I don't
there
know.
should
Maybe
be there
F4
should be
someone.
something.
Just breaking everything.
Knight h5
Knight h5, rook g8, or
and then
f4.
f4 maybe,
I don't
or
know.
f4 immediately. It looks terrible. Let's agree, it looks terrible.
So.
And then we didn't. The only thing we didn't
Yeah,
understand that it felt that you could go queen g6 immediately, or I mean, like practically on every move. Yeah. Bishop
Yeah,
f6,
even after c6, I
yeah,
thought about queen
or
g6, he takes d5. Well, I had this pawn here,
Check.
here, bishop h7.
that's nice, winning an exchange, right? But still,
Okay, it's winning, but I just thought she had no moves, so I just played c4.
So we didn't realize how bad the position was because we skipped like few moves here, being busy with the other game. But yeah, indeed, that underlines how bad Black's position is. So you can, perhaps we can say that the winning move was 19's queen e4, and
okay, after
sort
queen
of.
e4, yeah.
Sort of, and then of course for less experienced viewers, I believe. After this, we can say that the game is over, even though it was on for.
Okay, the
for
rest
another.
was just senseless. But since we have a free day, maybe Katerina wanted to play, and maybe suddenly I make a huge blunder. And
We have different explanation for that. I think Eva, who was my co-host for the day, she gave an explanation that you have to accept yourself that you lost the game. That sometimes you make those last few moves that you kind of you want to
also to calm down
to
and
calm down and because to resign a game it's not always easy.
No, you always have this option
yeah.
to resign.
However, today you were not forced to resign the game, and it was quite the opposite. So it seems to be like a nice victory. Currently placed number 2 in the standings, right? I believe doesn't look like Maria is winning so far, at least. So it seems that
Something will go wrong.
no, it seems that you will be on a clear second place in the tournament. Yeah, that's what I'm
in
saying.
this direction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yes, perhaps it's too late to catch up with Goryachkina unless she's planning to lose 3 in a row. But anyway, the situation improves, so cannot keep you here any longer. Enjoy your free day, and we have a few time troubles to commentate.
Okay.
Thank you very much for joining.